Fala pessoal, beleza? Fala pessoal, beleza? Vamos continuar aqui. Divinity original, sim. Vamos lá.
The hen who shares her feed receives a greater second helping. The hen who shares her feed receives a greater second helping. The hen who shares her feed receives a greater second helping. The hen who shares her feed receives a greater second helping.
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
The hen who shares her feed receives a greater second helping.
What a deluge!
Oh there, a word of warning, wanderer, afore you continue on your merry way. See these corpses here? Be a good fellow and take them as a hint that this town isn't the pastoral little paradise it once was. Immaculates, orcs and humans both, have taken Hunter's Edge. Its villagers are now slaves in the mines to the west, or they've been bled dry of their last drop of life, reduced to mere fuel that must light the wicked candle that is bloodstone. Long as you live in the limbo between coming and going, though, why not have a look at what I have to sell? You'd be surprised to see what a scouring skeleton can gather together in a dying town. I know the weapons of which you speak. I've even hidden away a piece of one myself. I had planned to pass it down to my son, but... well, maybe you could make better use of it now. Yeah! Well, don't go round angering immaculates if you want to keep your vitals intact. Though perhaps it won't be very long before they have a stab at one another's vitals instead. I have the feeling there's trouble brewing between the orcs and the humans in there, and who can blame 'em really? Just ain't natural for 'em to consort, I say. Only good orc... Well, you can't say I remember who I was before the change came over me, but these days I'm a travelling trader of sorts. There's an immaculate necromancer in the village ahead. She's the one who brought me back from, well, wherever I was. 'Tis an especially bright one, you know. Most necromancers can only revive a dead corpse into an animated one. These days, most undead are busy haunting size. An intact finger! Just what that deviant of an orc was looking for. There's still meat on those bones. Must have been the miller's boy. Muscles strong as marble he had.
I'm overheating here.
Come on. Time's a wasting. You can speak. You don't look like a tribesman or orc, but I suppose I can't be certain. Then again, I've never heard of a dark soul gifted with this. Oh, that bothersome old Tom. No, he and I are hardly friendly, much less friends. I've much more important things on my... Jinxica is my name. And until recently I lived a placid sort of life among the people of Hunter's Edge. The baker might leave me a bit of milk left over from this breakfast. The barkeep stroked my back between... I had many friends here, but none so dear as a little trio. A married pair and their daughter, employed by... If you come to this, a kind but private man he is. He set up his home here several years ago, but never remained there long enough before jetting off to tend to some matter or other. The Dark Invaders seem very interested in him indeed. They've been skulking around outside the house since they arrived, but not even one of their filthy vermin can would that an invasion were all. They destroyed every crumb of life they could find and sent their filth. Each life they took infused their strange stones with power. Their queen glowed with delight as a parade of victims were slain before her. It was as though she was taking in a beautiful song. The human tribe came shortly after. They had their own supply of the glowing stones, and the orc queen took no easy liking to them. Still, it seems they are working towards some... They've survived this carnage so far by concealing themselves most cleverly. I've done my best to guard their hiding place from the slime-bellied rats attempting to sniff them out. But I fear my efforts aren't enough. Until the village has been rid of vermin, those 3 sweet souls may be found at any time. Savages by savages employed. The orcs have one among them, the rat catcher they call him, who claims to have trained rats to do his bidding. They've swarmed the place in search of hidden villagers, and unless every last one of them is split from tail to snout, they're sure to find my friends. But you're not like the brutes inside those walls. No. You approached me with hand, not boot, outstretched. Perhaps you could help me. With these rats, they must be squashed, every last one of them. I've done my best so far, but there are simply too many for one set of claws to handle. I can slip through these walls as I please, but you'll need to find your own way into the village. And remember, my friend, kill every last rat you find.
I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter. I'm watching on with weary eyes how the Immaculates strike again. They've gone from shedding blood among their own to recruiting orcs and cutthroats to do it for them. It was once a quiet sort of village. Families and small-time merchants mostly. Recently, it was targeted by a tribe of orcs waving the Immaculate Banner. Their leader, Grutilda, is known far and wide for her cruelty and cunning. She oversaw the murder of countless villagers and used their blood to fuel a great number of bloodstones. Once they were dead, they were reanimated as undead corpses and sent to work in the mines of Lacula. By order of Leandra, the orcs were joined by a tribe of humans from the northern peaks of Tanneroth. A band of male warriors are they. Jarl arrived with his own formidable supply of bloodstones, which means his tribe has been operating under directions from the conduit for some time. Where once they... These are far from the blindly devoted Immaculates of Silverglen, however. The orcs and the humans here alternate between bitter fighting and hostile peace. Personally, I believe they're best exploited through their rivalry. Get them to fight each other.
I wonder what the orcs
My
want
kingdom
those
for a
mountains.
dry shirt!
Make a chandelier, most like. And a very ostentatious one anyway.
It seems we've already harvested the last of the ripe barley.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
Baking like a cake. Toasty!
You there, Flatlander. Stay at your business.
Free to address your betters,
I ain't looking for trouble, just doing my job after all. Welcome to Hunter's Edge, comrade. If a comrade you are. If you're looking for the leaders around here, you've got two to choose from. Jarl, the chief of We of the Mountain, and Grutilda, the gnashing orc she-devil who's laying claim to the place. I'd tell you to enjoy your stay.
Jarl can't stand the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can he?
Ugh, I'm dripping.
Living in fear under the great Grutilda.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Frog skin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those blasted mosquitoes? Never a moment's peace with these filthy vermin buzzing in me. Oh, haha, brother. I think the human's asking me a question. Think I ought to tell the tiny pest who I am? Or I tell her, oh, that pesky bugger might have got me on. But I've got something too.
Your mother's orders are the only ones we hear.
Nice to see a fresh face. They ain't green as troll snot. Let's make yourself known to Jarl if you haven't yet.
What? Free to address your guest.
The human's the one talking.
I'm drenched.
Behold
Sort
these
of a
skulls
skin.
bereft of the lips with which they kissed.
I feel like I've just
I'm
had a long
dripping.
bath in a cold lake. Heard any good tales, my friend?
Comrade, did you hear that? It sounds like these Immaculates are at odds with the local orc savages. I'll keep a sharp eye out for anything we could use to nudge these factions closer to chaos. If we can get them to destroy each other, we'll kill two birds without even having to pick up a stone. Nothing would please me more than seeing Hunter's Edge cleared of the scum that destroyed it. I may not be able to undo the past, but
I'd never have judged a few grimy ground dwellers. The lost one feel anything strange underfoot. The orcs insist there's a cellar here, but we haven't found so much as someone got the brilliant inkling that the missing villagers are hiding in a secret cellar. This was their home, but there's no sign of anything more than the wizard servants they were. And the great queen goon of the orcs thinks they'll know how to get inside the wizard's house. Even if they don't, I suppose she hopes to cut them down.
By the wings of Freyo Fulldon, I bet my left ear there ain't no cellar here. The orcs tore through this place like wild pigs.
ready to advance, ready to defend.
Hey, you already checked beneath these boards?
The thing won't budge. I thought the same about that village's kneecap. Is this one of them fancy scribble pages?
There's nothing to find in these bleeding dumps. Where could a gaggle of scared peasants get to?
Ain't there something behind here? The orcs tore through this place like wild
Plates and
pigs.
rubbish. I ain't a bleeding maid. Hey, you already checked beneath these boards?
The thing won't budge. I thought the same about that village's kneecap.
There's nothing to find in this bleeding dump.
Is this one of them fancy scribble pages? Never did trust them myself.
Where could a gaggle of scared peasants get to?
Ain't there
something behind here?
I need to dry off.
Seven's my lucky number, so 7 it is.
Back to me. I'm gonna call.
Garrick was a kind sort of fellow. Always shared his lunch with the gods' fairer creatures. We've already found 3 villagers hiding in this place. They dragged him into the warehouse cellar, and I haven't heard a squeak from him since.
Clean up, clean out. What am I? A goddamn scullery maid?
What's this? I found something.
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bottles that go off around here.
I spotted something interesting.
What a stupid thing to do.
Hey,
Soaked to the
conduit's
skin.
orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Many rats scurry in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
Sheep is so bloody hot and bothered.
Many rats scurry in and out of this hole.
I spotted
where
something
it leads
interesting.
is uncertain.
Well, what's this I've spotted? I spotted something interesting. I spotted something interesting. I spotted something interesting. I spotted something interesting.
Here, Zock of mountain apes, hordes. Your kind not welcome. Go, or you will bleed. Glen, brothers, mad for our suits.
There's no escaping the spider's kiss.
Vou me ferrar aqui, os caras são muito fortes, cara. Vamos lá. 2 porradas só. Deixou doente ainda.
I can see the white light.
Tem chance. Enfrentar eles aqui tem que ser mais forte.
Chaos grips my hands.
Ainda é. Sem chance, sem chance, sem chance. Pra ganhar no argumento, na intimidação. Já era. É, por enquanto aqui ainda não tem jeito não. Eu vou guardar aqui. Colocar aqui uma legenda. Coloca aqui orc. Beleza. Vou esperar agora. Ver se eu acho alguma coisa pra fazer aqui dentro. Oh, caramba. Patetas, caramba, o cara chama de pateta.
Deceit, but you won't. Those bloodstones are ours, and we will have them back.
Vamos ajudar tentar.
Hail, Immaculate. By the sickle of tear gut gouger, I'm glad to see. Regular ray of sunshine, isn't she? Don't let her manners fool you, though. Her disposition may be dark, but her wit is bright. Bright and devious. Believe me when I tell you that she's plotting against us as we speak, and would have long given the order to spill our blood if she wasn't. But by the shield of the Stormbringer, she'll not outfox the sworn brothers of Tanneroth. And I sincerely hope she won't outfox the likes of you either. You belong to the Silverglen tribe, I take it. Though, yes, an outsider not as yet distrusted by the orcs is exactly what I need in the matter of the missing bloodstones and the matter of the wizard's house. But let's talk in my headquarters over yonder.
Guerra das Pedras. Conhecemos já o líder dos guerreiros, o tio da líder dos orcs, Char. Parece que tem alguns assuntos conosco que nos pedem para nos reunirmos no quartel da tribo onde ninguém pode nos ouvir. Beleza, então. Abriu o armário. Ah, que bagunça que tem aqui. Tem retalho aqui.
Dance, Risk. Heave that sack of rot in time. You goodness. Is supper already upon us? I'd hope for something with leader. A word that hardly suffices. I lead them as far as the head leads the body. They serve me and live in service to me. I am their all-mother. I am loved by them. I am craved by them. I choose from among them he who pleases me, and I destroy the rest. The orcs of this tribe are executors of my will, naturally. There are few finer pleasures than standing before the fruits of one's labor. A stack of gold and goods to one side. I've developed a particular affinity for tenebrium of late. The sheen of it rather pleases the eye. My boys know not to keep a shard of the stuff from me. Consider this your warning too. Miserable, you say? I quite like it. Save the altogether hideous pink apes infesting the place. But exterminating them was a rather titillating diversion. The townsfolk here were no different from those in the north. The larger ones beg me to spare the smaller ones. The smaller ones bleat like lambs for the larger ones. Yet they each... Yes, I dare say the wizard won't be so pleased with himself for evading us when he returns. His servants' entrails will be wreathed among his grapevines, and the rest of the villagers are already hacking away in the tenebrium mines. Undead drones bent in service to the conduit. Our conduit didn't describe every detail of her plan to her mold-eyed pets in the mines. Well, no matter. It hardly concerns you, unless you can break the enchantments protecting his house. But that's a matter of magic, not the erotic virtues of your mother's rot-rancid corpse. I doubt anyone from Silverglen will be of use.
É, aquela casa lá tá protegida com... Eu tenho que achar um mago lá, eu não lembro o nome daquele mago lá. O cogumelo falou lá.
So it seems. But even the cleverest magician cannot conceal his tricks forever. The wizard may have fled, but he left a passel of servants behind. Servants I very much doubt will be immune to the charms of my screws and cleavers. But how very obvious! Who better than a cow to bring a frightened calf back into the herd? Surely you and that bootlicker's sensibility of yours ought to have an insight or two into where a servant might seek sanctuary. Our rat catcher, regrettably, seems to be in need of some direction in the matter. I've had the pleasure of making his acquaintance. Careful. He was only just released from the hangman's cells. What was the case? Ah, yes. I believe he ordered his rats to chew out the tongues of every last infant within a Western Orcish tribe. An answer to his dangerous, yes, and quite mad. But I'd trust him with my own neck. There's not an orc in Riverland that would dream of crossing Grutilda, no matter how mad. Brave of you to disturb me, human. In your experience, perhaps you haven't heard leader. I am natural. I've miserable. The town, yes, but that's a matter of magic, so it seems.
What is it, monkey face? The all-mother she is the sun and the moon.
Your throat slit. Even vermin leave behind a whirling
To your health.
This batch better be stronger than the last. I want whiskey, not goblin piss.
Study is downright extra for you.
Oh, edifying. Naughty dog. Shall I call you all father now?
Better quit that blasphemy before she hears you.
Of course, it'll be for a moment. You've been getting your throat slit like a pretty little man. Yap me. The game's word. That saved you the finest sworn that about bleeding time. Oh, this lot are getting thirstier by the day.
You're just that handsome, are you?
Even the vermin take notice. Who do you think it was what took Gorig's all?
Hell if I know. Why are you so inquisitive?
Have you been studying that bloody scribble page again?
Bit of studying still, right, everybody?
Oh, it is right. Shall I call you father?
Oh, a new immaculate face in town. What a pleasure to... Now there's a man apart from the rest, even among their kind. He's a strange sort. Nurses the same flagon of whiskey, always muttering beneath his sour breath he is, but arguing some point of his left hands against the better sense of that I am. Each glass... Now that...
By order of the All-Mother, huge discounts on magic balls. Yap me, the game twirling.
Oh, hello, funny lady. Yay! New toys! New toys!
Something's wrong. This is the monster who killed all those villagers? This child? You want me to, but this can't be right. The orc, I remember, he was evil. A sadistic monster. This is... Oh, my head is spinning faster than a broken bumblebee.
Hello. I remember you. We used to be friends, didn't we? Yeah, we were great friends. We played...
This isn't right. I'm gonna be sick.
It's all right, Medora. We're here together. No harm will come to you.
Sorry, pretty toy. Oh, please don't shout. Oh, Mum. Oh, the best mum in the whole wide world. Usually she brings me lots of toys and friends, and she showed me all the best games to play. At first, I didn't like how the toys...
Grutilda.
Yeah, that's my mum's name. Did you meet her?
Comrades, my mind's racing and my heart's going like a snare drum. To be here, face to face with my greatest enemy and to find that he's not at all like the villain I'd worked... I've hated him with every drop of blood in these veins. Hated him, but now I find he's as simple as a child. Maybe he even thought all the cruelty that been all around us. More victims. And years stretching behind us. And years... But you, comrade, time and again you show me the valor inherent of forgiveness. You face the impossibly cruel or... Still, I cannot forgive this monster. He may well be confused, and he may have been mistaught, but that won't stop him from killing again. Ho, comrade! In the name of the Order of the...
Are you mad at me? Oh, I'm sorry. Whatever it was, I'll not do it again. I promise.
Wherever you go, there I am. I need another chance. I needed that.
You won't be able to resist.
Dash! Pummeled into the air! Into the fray once more.
Immunity buffers!
I can't move!
Got you right where I want you.
Into the fray once more. As good as a new pin.
All my toys are broken. Ow! Mummy! It hurts! It hurts!
I need another chance.
Mummy!
Blessed with Sigurd's stamina. Chaos grips my hands today.
It hurts! It hurts!
I run, they fall. Like this game.
Murdered in their beds.
At least they didn't suffer. The villagers left to the Orc Queen suffered far worse fates.
They didn't spare a soul.
None that couldn't serve them whiskey, anyway.
I've got my eye on you, Scrapmo. Don't talk to the small bones, brother. The only mate's eating them all of
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Me? I'd like to know a bit about my hands. Human eggs. Isn't it, mother? Keep your fight. Discounts on magic balls. Yeah, but our orders don't stop, man. Queen of the sheep, pick yourself. No, my augurs flame anything? Back again, I see. Of the elements world beyond your control? Fear not, I've every scroll you need. Soon the flames will dance at your behest, and yours alone. By order of the All-Mother, huge discounts on magic balls. Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics? Share in the plunder. Even the old mother can blast this steel in a single blow. Arcane texts of every kind. Get them before they turn to ash. Even the old mother can blast this steel in a single blow. Arcane texts of every kind. Get them before they turn to ash. Cheers. Oh, I wish they were. This gold is killing me so slowly. Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics? Share in the plunder. Back again? Anything and back again, I see. Of the elements world beyond your control? Fear not, I've every scroll you need. Soon the flames will dance at your behest, and yours alone. Even the old mother can blast this thing. There's no reason to keep ignoring. Even the old mother can blast this steel in a single blow. What do you call it? Oh, my friend! Sit some past. I'll shut your mouth and go get a second life.
Toasty!
I get all the peace I need from serving the goddess. A life of peace, I say. Let the lost die that we may live.
Now for the slot.
Texts of every kind. Finally. Get them before they turn to ash. What are you doing lingering around here anyway, human?
Brutilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
Such useful relics. Share in the plunder.
Let's see that last
Fine, I'll check it.
Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics?
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Well, some say death, but it's all for second life.
I get all the peace I need from serving the goddess. A life of peace, I say. Let the lost die that we may live.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Cool.
Let's have another round before I get too drunk to read the cards.
By order of the All-Mother, huge discounts on magic. What are you doing lingering around here anyway, human?
Brutilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
Who knew
What about that one? Look how it skulks around, neither orc nor enlightened. I'll bet no one would even notice if it...
Ain't they a lovely sight up there, all in a row? Shut most of them, yes, but that's far from my only order of business. Our great Queen Cratilda, I handle all the dreaming dears when I never did much care for the turd myself. I'm more of a caretaker, you see. The world's a wild place, condemned in this life, perhaps. It'd be an honour. Where are we to start? Paulie came first, the little rogue. A human he was, and Cratilda ordered him hanged while Jarl was out on the hunt. He was the first. Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. The fussy little... Oh, my little Tierlo. He was a sweet one right from the start. A thief, I think he was in his last life. But he accepted what was to come easy as pie. The guards handed him to me, limp as a doll and shivering with fright. I strung him up nice. You mean? He was one of Cratilda's. After some impertinent question or other, I believe it was. Impertinent questions. A plague among we orcs they are. And in more death than... Well, Cratilda dispatched him. But it was I who collected the great heavy deer and strung him up here. Cratilda said he'd be a warning to the others. But I think he's a great addition to the...
Send Cratilda over the edge, does it?
I'm over.
Who'd have thought the greatest threat to the Immaculates would be one of their own?
Look how it skulks around, neither orc nor enlightened. I'll bet no one would even notice if it...
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Human reinforcements, lost lands, yes, flee the slaughter, naughty. The All-Mother believes those villagers, being the one-time servants of the wizard, will know who you pretend not to know me, child. Surely you step. The All-Mother called me here to find a certain tiny herd of sheep missing from her flock. Ah, the wolfish shepherd woman, she. A rat's kitten. Rats are always the answer. There's what? Do I look like his secretary? And even if I were, with my head in a tight little bun and my quill at the ready, the All-Mother doesn't share her every concern with me, you know. No, those she whispers to her pillow at eventide. Perfectly disciplined, aren't they? They'd obey my every command, and when I die, they'll all... Our mother, yes. And we do suckle from the teat of her good. An iron fist in an iron glove is our Cratilda. She doesn't tolerate failure any more than I tolerate a spring nymph stealing glimpses of me during bath. Oh, even the old one is stealing
I get all the use islands in serving the goddess. A life, I say. Let the lost die that we may live.
Back to admire my work. What? Do I look like his secretary? And even if I were, with my hair in a tight little bun and my quill at the...
Cratilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting to fight the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
Soaked to the skin!
I've got my eye on you.
Don't talk to the small bones, brother. It only makes eating them all the less pleasant later.
Ugh, I'm dripping.
All the best there. Well, that's no reason to keep ignoring.
You're stuck in this rusty maze, why don't you? I swear, I'll start taking hits if we don't get out of here soon. Conduit's orders or no.
Hey, you'll not. What are you up to, sneaking around here? Got a soft spot for those damned to the rack, do you? Well, unless you've orders from Jarl himself, scram! Or you'll be next in line.
Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Better orders don't kill my finally.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so
Let's
bloody
get the ball
unbothered.
rolling here.
A sheep?
5 coins.
I'll call and raise you another 5.
Come inside, I'm out. Call. Now for the turn card. Jack of clubs. Interesting.
Lousy damn cards.
Want to get your hands on the flare knives, do you? You'll have to see Jarl about that. The way I figure it, he'll be happy to have a reason to change the guard down there. We'll never find out where those villagers are hiding if these orcs club every last witness silly.
Reach for my blood.
The son of the mountain am I? And a...
Those cards.
Hey, you'll not get a peek at these prisoners without Jarl's permission. What's going on in there ain't for the faint of heart anyway.
Nice hand of cards, that one.
God, this is...
What are you up to, sneaking?
Shut your mouth and go get some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it.
What do you want, Flatlander?
May your sword never sully, and your shield The bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. The conduit has need of starstones imbued with human blood. Both the Brotherhood and the Orcs were given their share of stones, and we filled them to the brim with blood, then stored them for the conduit to collect when she returns from Phantom Forest. Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded by Garrick Giantbane, a son of the mountain had in trust with my life. Grutilda says he ran off with the bloodstones. The Orcs stole the stones. Of that I'm certain. Grutilda is hatching some plan, and we'll all be in dire straits indeed if it comes to fruition. Those stones make her powerful. Too powerful. We need them back. But every Orc eyes us peak dwellers with suspicion. That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an Orc that did the deed. Once I have it, I have a reason to assault the Orcs without risking the wrath of the conduit. She'll not stand for theft among Immaculates. So find me that proof, and we'll slaughter the Orcs together.
Round before I get too drunk to read the cards.
I'll win this one. The goddess is with me, I can feel it.
I don't know much about him, to be frank, and I don't care to. The conduit says he's in possession of an artifact she needs, which is why we've been trying to gain entry to his house. But by the boots of Arlag Troll Tramper, the key hasn't been forged yet that will unfasten the magical seals that encase that bedeviled sorcerer's abode. The deal is this. When we attacked Hunter's Edge, we and the Orcs had the village completely surrounded to ensure no one could escape. The plan was a good one, for only some blacksmith and his wife managed to flee after their little demon of a pet bit an Orc's heart. The wizard and his servants eluded us, but we know that the servants at least are still hiding somewhere around town. We need to find those damn people so they can tell us how to gain entry to the wizard's house. My men have been searching the village non-stop, and the Orcs have put their rat herder on the job. But we also have some surviving villagers holed up down in the cellar. An Orc torturer, courtesy of Grutilda, has been trying to find out where the servants are hiding, but has no finesse whatsoever, and almost instantly kills his victims. We've offered to do it for him, but Grutilda remains adamant he's the best of the best. Maybe you'd have better luck, though, if you're up for a spot of torture.
Drunk to read the cards.
I'll win this one. The goddess is with me, I can feel it.
Grutilda is worshipped like a goddess by her troops, and she rules like a deity too. All-knowing, all-powerful and merciless. She's smart and ruthless. Truly an opponent to be feared. Exactly the kind of opponent I like. The conduit was wise to go to the Orcs with promises of allegiance, for they are a force that few in Rivellon can withstand. But she also knows that the pact cannot last. She's well aware the Orcs will eventually go their own way, be they sworn Immaculates or not.
Now there's an idea with a
She
ring to
needn't
it.
fear them, of course. The conduit is constructing an army of warriors even the orcs behold with dread. But it is we brothers of the mountains that may have to bear the brunt of their onslaught when things go sour.
Fine, I'll check with
Gratilda knows the pack was never meant to last. She understands she's being used as a battering ram, as a tool to breach the gates and clear the path to triumph, only to be discarded by its operators when the true prize she knows, and she's plotting her revenge. I can see it in those feral eyes of hers. She's surrounded by her elite. She whispers poisonous orders in the ears of her vile rat herder. No, it's no coincidence all her bloodstones have gone missing. By the hammer of Fjord Alkmount, I just know she's planning a nightmare, for her dreams are our terrors to suffer.
About Gratilda, and I do her too.
With the spine breaker at her side, it's a terrible nightmare she's concocted. Gratilda's hulking, horrible dog, built like a brick house and with a mind as black as pitch. There's no indignity he wouldn't inflict on any man, woman, or child his mistress marked. Gratilda stores him above the tavern and sends him playthings one at a time. A sentence worse than death. Aye, an orc so vile it has taken rats for pets. They swarm about him like fleas do the rest of his kind, but even they eye him with disgust. Nevertheless, it's my belief that unlike the other males among the orcs, he's no fool. He's a spy, a discoverer of secrets. Right now he's looking for the lost wizard servants, and gods protect them if he finds. We would merely kill them. That are the orcs. No, I respect their warlike nature, for it's like ours. I respect their lust for slaughter, for we share it with them. I respect their loyalty to their leader, for I am likewise respected by my brothers. But when push comes to shove, I'd flay them all, wear their skins, and never rest until the very last one of them lay at my feet with my broadaxe nestling in its belly. Why, you may ask? Why hate them when you and them are so alike? I hate them because we are alike. I hate them because I know ours is a hate they reciprocate with blazing fury. Like two dragons are we that must share a single lair. Can't be done. Sooner or later, talons will rise and fire burst forth until one is victorious and the other's flesh is used to celebrate the victory. So it is with the Sworn of Tanneroth, and so it is with the Orcs of the Wild. One day the battle must be. I am Jarl Woodok's son, father among brothers, son among the mountains. Me and mine hail from the snow-capped heights of Tanneroth. Our lives are devoted to the hunt. Every town and every city we find, we plunder and burn and put to the sword. Sacrifices are they all to the might of the mountains. To gods we have plenty, of war, of death and of victory. But now, a goddess we have too. Aye, we have seen the workings of Bloodstone, and loyal are we to she who unites in blood. By the teeth of Kjell Wolfjaw, as immaculate shall we rule the world. The conduit asked us to do what we do best. Invade and destroy. She set us on our way with a store of starstones, ready to be charged and, once made into bloodstones, sent to you folks in the mines of Luculla. We didn't know Gratilda's dogs had beat us there by a half day, but no matter. There were still plenty of strays to be caught and bled by the time we arrived. Now all that's left is fine. Now we're here waiting for further orders from the conduit herself. She's gone into the Phantom Forest nearby, but we expect to hear from her shortly. I only hope we'll have the matter of the missing bloodstones sorted by then. I'll not have a soul saying we're the man.
Go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody.
Thankfully, these bloodthirsty brutes haven't found him.
Let's hope we catch up with him before they do.
Clean up. clean out. What am I? A goddamn scullery maid.
Let's run this. Go. Now for the turn card. Jack of clubs. Dressing.
Lousy damn cards. Check.
Check. Let's see that last bloody card.
Fine. I'll check too. Now.
A drink! For a dry shirt!
These big green goons certainly can't handle their alcohol. Give them a sip of something fine and they're useless.
By the goddesses, tits are parched.
Then shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea to bring to it.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
Clean out. What am I? A goddamn scullery maid.
Sir, can I? No.
You cannot, you silver Cheers.
I haven't even had
I wish there were other boxes to pass around here.
Many rats scurry in and out of this hole, where it leads is uncertain.
Feeling hot under the collar!
I get all the peace from serving the goddess. A life of peace, I say. Let the lost die that you may live.
Say, what's a Zandalore anyhow?
The dog looks up at you with misery-ridden eyes. Its tail doesn't wag, and when it tries to bark or speak, only silence reaches your ears. The dog hangs its head, then looks north. Filled with fury, it barks noiselessly in the direction.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
So a split of human so clean in half, all is in it.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Behold these skulls bereft of the lips.
Dunce
with
probably
which
lost
they
the bloody
kiss.
thing up his own arse.
Look in every cranny now. Your mother won't like to hear a human's been thieving from an hook.
You know damn well I wouldn't touch anything of yours with a 10-hand pole.
So it was Johnson to keep us busy just as you were walking through here. Your mother won't believe it for a moment.
Am I gazing at the holders of souls, or am I wrong altogether?
It's all mother, I'll say. The human's the one talking. It's all mother, I'll say. The human's the one talking.
Behold these
Dunce probably lost the bloody thing up his own arse.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I? I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I? I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Or am I wrong altogether?
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's mead. Bloody key. Who could trust a big stupid oaf like you with something like that? I say you're so stupid the key probably fell from your pocket while you were squatting over the latrine.
Behold these skulls bereft of the lips with which they kissed.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Jarl's men, or am I wrong? Thought you said it was me who pocketed it.
Now in a second, the marshal wants to know what you did with it, dear thing. It's all mother, I'll say. The human's the one who took it.
Behold these skulls bereft of the lips with which they kissed.
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's mead.
Look in every cranny now! Your mother won't like to hear a human's been thieving from an orc.
You know damn well I wouldn't touch anything of yours with a 10-hand pole.
So it was Johnston the key went missing just as you were waltzing through here? Your mother won't believe it for a moment. It's all mother, I'll say. The human's the one who took it.
Behold these skulls bereft of the lips.
I haven't got a hold of it, have I?
See, against Orcish customs, they can dip in the river now and again. You smell the rooting hog.
It's no surprise.
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's mead.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Nothing but rubbish. I was really hoping to find something better.
brute souls!
It's all mother, I'll say. The humans the one who took it. I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Don's probably lost the bloody thing up his own arse.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I? I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Don's probably lost the bloody thing up his own arse.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I? It's all mother, I'll say. The humans the one who took it. It's all mother, I'll say. The humans
Don's probably lost the bloody thing up his own arse.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I? It's all mother, I'll say. The humans the one who took it.
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's mead.
It's all mother, I'll say. The humans the one who took it. Well. Painting my toenails pale lilac, of course. What does it look like, you ape? I'm the All-Mother's right hand. If there's something she needs done by someone she knows can do it, I'm the one she calls. It's small, metal, fits in a keyhole. Help us look or shove off, will ya? I've got to find the key before the old mother finds...
The armory is missing. It could prove rather worth our time to find it.
Source hunter, scavenger hunter. For better or worse, our resumes
It's
are
all
growing.
mother, I'll say. The humans the one who took it.
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's mead.
Am I gazing at the holders of souls? It's all mother, or am I wrong? The humans the one who took it. It's all mother, I'll say.
I won't stand for it. I won't lose you over a silly joke.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
Big ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's mead.
It's all mother, I'll say. The humans the one who took it. Am I gazing at the holders of souls? It's all mother, I'll say. The humans the one who took it.
Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single fuck.
Gratilda the Great. She is the living expertise. You...
What's that? Brother, did you hear something? The breaking of the humans' little hovel. Can't say I know a thing about it, except that the equal apes lost every last one of their bloodstones. Ah.
and rubbish. I'm a bleeding maid.
Why would I say more than a word one to a pesky little mountain ape like yourself? Small bones. Do you hear something, brother? From...
It's heating up.
Free to address your matters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skin one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me? One on one.
We're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all comes down over and try getting rid to shreds, can you?
Go on then, frog-skin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those things on your toesies? What? Free to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skin one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me, boy? One on one.
We're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all comes down the it all try getting ripped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear under the grave for till.
Go on then, frog-skin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those things on your toesies?
I ain't afraid of a single frog-skin one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me? One on one.
We're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
Soaked to the skin.
Y'all comes down before me. Try getting ripped to shreds, can you? Living in fear under the grave for till.
Go on then, frog-skin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those things on your toesies?
Sodden all the way to my boot soles!
Plagues and rubbish. I ain't a bleeding maid.
Ain't there something behind here?
I can hardly tell which one of them would suit me better.
Hello again. Do you bring good news? They've survived this carnage so far by concealing themselves most cleverly. Savages by savages employed. The orcs have one among them. The rat catcher, they call him. Who claim that you're not like the brutes inside those walls. No. They must be squashed. Every last Jinxica is my name. I have, if you a kind, the dark wood, the nature, the human.
Behold these skulls bereft of the lips with which they kissed.
Where could a gaggle of scared peasants...
I'm drenched.
It's all mother comes. Human, even lags down to these. Job comes to work tonight, Is this one of them fancy primitives?
of a single front skin wood of
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Any sign of them?
Living in fear under the great
They say humans and orcs don't get along, but I've seen a pair as thick as a troll's toe hair.
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
There's nothing to find in this bleeding dump.
It's hopping all the way to my boot soles.
Where could a gaggle have scared? The thing won't budge.
I thought the same about that villager's kneecap.
By the soul of Rex Ravenwing, we're going in circles. Someone got the brilliant inkling. The wizards... Plays and rubbish. There's something behind here. Hey, you already checked beneath these boards?
The orcs tore through this place like wild pigs.
I can hardly tell which...
There's nothing to find in this bleeding dump.
Am I gazing at the holes of souls? Or am I wrong?
Where could the thing walk?
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Same about that villager's kneecap.
Soaked to the skin.
Is this one of them fancy scribble pages? Never did trust them myself.
We've already found 3 villagers hiding in this place.
There's some feeding him his own netters.
Many rats scurry in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
Clean out. What am I? By the goddesses!
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bottles to go up around here. That's totally. Thank you. Someone find some
Hey, conduit orders. Clean out. What else not to get on a goddamn skull? You know that.
Yeah, but hard as don't your mind, Peter.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody on the bonnet.
A sheep. I'm up until and I do her too. To show the family and all that.
Sodden all the way to my boot soles!
You cannot. It's so reputable.
I haven't even asked a question.
dry off. Besides guarding the goddamn door. You hear?
Loud and bloody well clear.
I guess someone else got here first.
By the goddesses, tits apart!
For a dry
Shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back. This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a breather.
Treasure!
Cheers. Though I wish there were other bottles of golf around here.
I told you it was a stink, you know, living alongside the men. What a stupid thing to do.
Hey, conduit's orders.
More junk. One man's trash is another man's trash. Not even worth the rummaging. I was really hoping to find something better. More junk. Another one for the collection. The 7 grant abundance.
This is taking bloody ages. I need a drink and a breather.
Então, pessoal, vou ficando por aqui. Continuo no próximo episódio. Beleza, a gente achou uma evidência aqui, né? Que um tá aqui no diário de sabedoria e tal. Eu vou dar uma olhada agora no outro diário para ver se tem diário aqui. Aqui, tem um livro. Eu não li ele, não tem nada. Outro livro, não tem nada, não tem nada. Esse livro não tem nada. Estranho, né? Deve ter alguma magia em cima desses livros aí. Beleza, até mais, valeu, fui!